we have anybody else? All right. We're going to then run through the regular docket till we're ready to take up the second call. On page 2 of the docket, 2024 CR 10, State versus Kelly Babcock. Kelly Babcock for a sentencing hearing. I assume that was because she was entering into a rehabilitation program. This is Monday, right? It's what it feels like Monday. I think everybody's having a Monday. So
We're talking about Ms. Babcock.
yes.
So she is in a program. You had indicated on last cycle that as long as she's in a program, that's.
So she's in the program. So we just basically need to reset this. All right. Do you want to reset this? It's something I need to hear because it's a sentencing hearing. I assume.
I think the status was just the status that she was in a program. I think that was the reason for this.
Well, I'm back here in November, so let's put it for November. I'm not here in November. I'm here in December. Let's put it for December the 8th.
Judge, is she still in the program? Does she need to report, or is she?
No, I just need to have someone report to me what's going on. 2025 CR 14, State versus Carly Bryant. Mr. Clemens.
Mr. Bryant is here, Your Honor. We'd like Your Honor to allow it to reset this for another status.
Okay, and why is that?
Got additional discovery that's being exchanged, and we'd like more time to look at that and potentially negotiate it. So,
Your Honor, this was a pro se case that went to grand jury, and it's she's an elderly lady, and she had trouble getting. She presented this case herself. She had trouble getting us the videos off my phone. And in the last 2 weeks, she has.
All right. Ms. Bryant, I'm going to reset your case for December the 8th. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Clemens because that may be the last time that you have a continuance. And we'll set, if we don't resolve your case by some sort of an agreement on December the 8th, then you're likely to have a trial date set. And once you go past that December 8th date, you will go to trial before a jury, or you will have to plead to the indictment and go to sentencing. Do you understand that? Any resolution you want to make by an agreement, you need to stay in touch with Mr. Clemens and let you all work that out between now and December the 8th. All right, thank you. 2023 CR 64, State versus Lewis D. Clary.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Your Honor, that's the state's motion to continue. The TBI agent, I called her or emailed with her before trial, before I was going to issue subpoena, and I did it.
Any opposition to that?
No, sir.
Also,
We're still working on settlement too, so we might even get lucky on that and work it out, but.
All right, we'll reset it for my next term, which is in December, and that would be December the 9th, 10th, or 11th. Well, actually, we have a civil case set, a 2-day trial set on the 11th or 12th. It's a civil case. So it'd have to be the 9th or the 10th or the 5th.
December 9th.
December the 9th. All right, we understand this is going to trial then, and that
I'm going to go ahead and request
All right, matter will be set for trial December the 9th.
Second trial. Yes, wait for it. Thank you, Judge.
All right. 2005 CR 1467 State versus Jason Kleinert.
Yes, Your Honor, that's my petition on Mr. Kleinert. Mr. Kleinert was convicted by a jury as a juvenile tried as an adult. And shortly after the Booker decision, the federal government and the Sixth Circuit vacated the conviction. Mr. Kleinert, I have that case. My apologies to the court. My staple didn't go all the way through. It was quite the read. Mr. Kleinert's conviction has been vacated. So we're just simply asking the court to expunge that conviction.
State have any position on this?
We were going to first the court, Your Honor. Did you already know this?
I didn't, I just filed it.
Well, my understanding is that the federal court has vacated the charge, and therefore, if he has been vacated by any court, either an appeal or by a federal court, then that would be a matter that would allow him to have his record expunged. So I will grant your request.
Do I need to prepare any order, Judge?
Yes. Prepare an order, if you will, of expungement showing that it came before the court, set out the basis for your request, and also the fact that the court found that federal court having vacated that, that it would be eligible for expungement. So,
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
moving to page 3 of the docket, 2025 CR 30, State versus Cindy Lynn Compton.
For Ms. Wilkerson, she asked I stand in. I believe it's the first appearance. I'm not sure if she's spoken with the state or not. I think she's asking for one more recess.
There's no opposition to that, Your Honor. We also have a motion for additional discovery. We provided discovery, so I'm not sure.
The only thing I have is a status. So as far as this court is concerned, I'll grant one more additional status day, and after that, it'll go to trial. I'll be set for trial. She'll have to plead through the indictment. So we'll set it for that December the 8th.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Make sure you stay in touch with your lawyer and make sure that let Ms. Wilkerson know that's the last reset I'll give.
I'll let her know.
Thank you.
That's all I have, Judge.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
<clears throat> 2024 CR 53, State versus Gayla G. Grice.
Your Honor, that's a case that I've been asked to stand in for Mr. Dave Walker to enter a settlement, which I believe he has been working out with the state. And we would have ready to enter that second call if you're allowed us.
You want to pass it to second call? All right, we'll put it on second call and let you get it. The terms all nailed down.
Thank you.
Don't walk away yet because the next case is yours as well.
Yes, sir.
2025 CR 32, State versus Renover DeLance Hill.
Mr. Hill? You're on this case. I think if the state's ready here to pick trial date.
Correct, Your Honor.
You got the 9th. I can give you the December the 5th date, but the other dates would be December the 9th and 10th, which we've already set one on the 9th. You want the 10th or the 5th?
I would prefer that we have a plea day before the trial day.
And that would be the 10th. All right, December 10th. Mr. Clemens will explain to you, Mr. Hill. This was your last opportunity today to resolve this case by an agreement. So from this point forward, you will go to trial or you will plead to every count of the indictment and go to sentencing. Those are the only two options that you'll be afforded from this point forward. Stay in touch with your lawyer. December the 10th for trial.
Thank
you. Also, Mr. Clemens, we actually the next ones are in custody. So 2020 CR 83, State versus Stephen J. Jowell, Mr. Parks.
Which second call that?
Second call. 2024 CR 742, State versus Corbett Miller Jr. Corbett Miller Jr.
Your Honor.
All right, let's talk about that. Judge David D. Wolfe presided over a busy docket that had a little bit of everything: continuances, status updates, and even a rare expungement. Judge Wolfe's demeanor was steady throughout. He kept the proceedings moving clarified confusion when it popped up, and reminded defendants of their responsibilities in plain language. You could see he was trying to balance efficiency with patience, making sure each party understood the next step while keeping the docket on track. One notable case involved Kelly Babcock, whose sentencing was put on hold due to her participation. In a rehabilitation program, Judge Wolfe didn't overcomplicate things. He simply confirmed her status and pushed the matter out to December, showing a mix of firmness and practicality. Carly Bryant's case brought another reset, with her attorney explaining that new discovery had just surfaced from a pro se complainant. Judge Wolfe allowed more time but gave a clear warning. December 8th is likely the final continuance before a trial or plea. His tone there was instructional, almost like a reminder that court calendars aren't endless. Things turned especially interesting with Jason Kleinert, whose decades-old conviction had been vacated by the federal courts. The defense asked for expungement, and Judge Wolfe walked through the legal basis before granting it. That exchange had a rare big-picture feel touching on constitutional principles, while also offering closure for someone who'd carried a record for years. He even lightened the moment by noting the hefty read in the federal order, a touch of humor that eased the tension. Throughout, the attorneys were competent, though some clearly leaned on the judge's patience with late evidence or requests for more discovery. Judge Wolfe kept them focused, granting resets when appropriate, but laying down firm deadlines. The atmosphere overall was calm, though you could sense the underlying weight for defendants who were told in no uncertain terms that their last chance to settle was approaching. What stood out most was Judge Wolfe's balance. He wasn't harsh, but he was very clear. Stay in touch with your lawyer, use the time wisely, because after December, you're either going to trial or entering a plea. It was a good example of a court-keeping structure while giving defendants fair opportunities to resolve their matters. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.